So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're ready now for the anthems. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
So it's down to business here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, David Alaba, one of the most versatile players out there. He's just got so much positional awareness and intelligence. He can basically do a job anywhere on this pitch. He's got fabulous technique too, especially with his delivery in and around the area. He'll be eyeing up any set plays the opposition concede in that defensive third.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And that is a little undercooked. Yamal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. They've played it short, and it's Cucurella. And he shoots! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Lima looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, good spread. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Oyarzabal. Driving chance, surely! Goal, Spain! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Oyarzabal. Yamal. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's not an especially good pass, that. Lima. Now it's Kalajic. That has been slung wide. Schmidt. Now it's Lima. Kubasi. Nicely spread. Now it's Oyarzabal. He's having a shot! And there's a goal! 2-0 and in next to no time! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Spain are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And it's Gavi. Now it's Pedri. It's a threatening ball. And a chance! And it's there! They are purring, truly purring. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
"3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose.
And the shot! And no mistake. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Spain are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And it's been taken short. Good ball, good take. Chance for a shot! And that's past the post.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Llorente. First quarter of an hour gone. Fabian Ruiz. And Yamal. Pedri. Now it's Oyarzabal. He's having a pop! Keeper always had the measure of that.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, great leap! Oh, denied at the last. Now it's Sabitzer. Rodri. That's going wide left. Gavi makes a dash for it. Now it's Pedri. Yamal. Good, strong midfield. Decent chance! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Corner number 3 coming up. Cleared away. And here's Pedri. Now it's shoots! Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
So their fourth quarter of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. Kubasi. And it's Llorente. Here's Rodri. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Gavi. Cucurella has it in a wide position. And it's Pedri. And the shot! Oh, brilliant from Yamal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Lima really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Oh, important interception. Goes long and straight. Schmidt, foot in, swung over, Yamal, Fabian Ruiz, and here's Oyarzabal. Oh, look at the space here. Great chance! Oh, almost a sixth. Schlager. Sabitzer. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Laporte. And it's Cucurella. Rodri. And Kubasi. And it's Ruiz. Now it's Oyarzabal. Sabitzer. Schlager. Sabitzer. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Kaladzic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's had it taken off him. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Schlager. Now it's Kaladzic. Spread out to the left. He is through. Can he finish? Sabitzer goes short. Hangs in. He's rising! Oh, terrific save. Kubasi. Here's Llorente. And it's Ruiz. Now Fabian Ruiz. Looking for the run. Picked out brilliantly. And the finish! And he hits the net!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Gol per l'Austria. Ha segnato al 36esimo minuto, numero 20.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. Kubasi. Llorente. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And it's Gavi. Lima. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Yamal. Takes a shot! Not out the best in the keeper.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
They're up to 5 corners now. That has been knocked clear. And they've got a throw. Rodri. Llorente. Yamal gets into a good position. Towering header! It wasn't a great header in the end. Now it's Sabitzer. He's picked his way through. Lima in acres of space out wide. And he's managed to get free. Oh, good climb! Oh, this looks sharp.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Can he finish? And he's spooned it over the bar.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And he's found a way past. Now it's Lima. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Sabitzer plays it short. Spain are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's a key interception. Alaba. Lienhardt. It's a pretty loose pass. And back to the goalkeeper. Well, there's the
Ci
clearance.
saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
This looks promising. Posh. That's headed upfield. Fabian Ruiz. This is promising. Big chance! And that's a sharp finish. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Spain are having a ball here. Lima. He's in a great position here. Over to the right flank. It's a promising position. Tries a shot! Well taken goal. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Gol per l'Austria. Numero 18.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, what a half they've had, cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, I think it's pretty much ideal so far, Peter. They won't be happy about conceding, but other than that, it's been really plain sailing.
Spain are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. So the action resumes. Now it's Oyarzabal. And here's Ruiz. Distributed tidily.
Spain clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Now it's Kalajic. That's a good ball out wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him. A smiling satisfaction emanating from him. He is embracing this game. And no, that was never going to make it. Cucurella. And it's Laporte. Kubasi. And it's Laporte. Here's Rodri. Pedri. And it's Cucurella. And it's Pedri. And Laporte. Fabian Ruiz. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Yamal. Oh, now here's... Tries from a long way out.
Lamine Yamal clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Now it's Sabitzer. Now it's Oyarzabal. Schmidt.
That's good play from him.
He's found a way through. Laporte does well not to be outdone there. Gavi. Strong running down that left flank. Mikel Oyarzabal being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
Mikel Oyarzabal, extraordinarily with 4 goals to his name. Sabitzer. That is good alertness. Lima. Now it's Kalajic. Now this could be a chance. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Gavi. And it's Cucurella. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? There's the shot! The corner count is rising. That's 6. And now a sudden chance to counter.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
spettatori.
Gavi. Now it's Oyarzabal. Schmidt. Cucurella kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Over to the right flank. He'll try from distance! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Posh. Tries to pass it through. Very nicely done. The ball goes, impressive jump. Oh, good stop by the keeper. Oh, denied at the last. Sabitzer with the short one. Spain have the chance to go the other way. Lienhart spots it and intercepts. That's destined for the flank. And it's Gavi. Spain do have a chance to counter here. Played out wide. Yamal. Yamal goes for goal! Lima. And here's Yamal. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Driving forward. And here's Gavi. Oyarzábal is onto this. Sabitzer. Now it's Kalajic. And it's made its way to him. That's been cut out, well played. Cucurella. To Laporte. And it's Rodri. More and more pressure on the ball here. And Cucurella. Gavi. And it's Pedri. Well timed, excellent interception. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Yamal. Rodri. And it's Pedri. Pedri running with the ball. And the shot! Oh, there was plenty on that.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that, if only he managed to retain his composure.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
You know, he can't really have any complaints at being withdrawn. There must have been at least 5 efforts at goal that were underwhelming.
Great vision. Sabitzer is onto this. Goes for a shot! And he's steered it beyond the post.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Spain can now introduce the first of their substitutes. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Sostituzione per la Spagna. Numero 19. Viene sostituito con il numero 17.
Posh. Spain perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now it's on Arnautovic. Now, can they get him away? Unai Simon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Rodri. Spread it left. Now it's Gavi. Oh, that was vital. Schlager. Sabitzer. He has found the way through. And here's Arnautovic. And Arnautovic! Oh, it rattles the bar.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And he's forced to go back. Cucurella. And Laporte. Rodri. And it's with the keeper. And it's Laporte. Cucurella. And it's Pedri. Now it's Oyarzabal. He's looking wide. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Oyarzabal. Lima. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he's had it nicked away. Nicely spread. And that's out of reach. So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Spread out to the left. Now it's Gavi. Rodri. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Laporte did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Chance here to counter. Cucurella wins the duel this time. Llorente, he's got away. Pedri. It's Gavi. And it's Cucurella. Now it's Gavi. Spread to the right. Now it's Williams. Williams! Oh, impressive strike. Schlager. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Oyarzabal. That's good play. Shapes to shoot! Oh, he really got hold of that. Alaba. Driving on and making good progress. Chooses to go crossfield. Now it's Gavi. Cucurella. And that's it. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Mikel Oyarzabal, very much the man of the moment. His boots at their twinkling best. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Spain definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So we've reached the end of our coverage for today. Many thanks to Jim Beglin alongside me, and we'll both see you next time.